Do good, Maverico here. Welcome to podcast episode number 110. I thought I'd just jump on and share a little nugget when it comes to problem solving and thinking on paper. And that's Kidlin's law, and it's a problem solving theory that says if you write the problem down clearly, then the matter is half solved. You know, let me repeat that. Kidlin's law is a problem solving theory. I'm sorry about that. I have this cold going on. Kidlin's law is a problem solving theory that says if you write the problem down clearly, then the matter is half solved. That might just sound like a sentence, a simple sentence, but it's pretty profound. And the power of thinking on paper, so to speak. You use your journal, your notebook, a piece of paper and a pen, or maybe also some other way of writing it down. These days, I'm experimenting with a tablet and a pen, because then I can combine both typing and handwriting. But yeah, oftentimes when we have some problem or challenge and we don't write it down, it's usually oftentimes mixed with a bunch of emotions and assumptions and things like that. But if you decide to write it down clearly, you're kind of forcing yourself to think more accurately and think more clearly about it. Because if you have a problem or challenge and there's a lot of emotions involved, what are you going to do when you write it down? Are you going to write down like you're screaming like a little child? Are you going to write that down? No, probably not, because you have to write down the problem more logically and clearly. I guess it might sound stupid, but we as people, we often do stupid things. Even smart people. If there's one thing that is typical about smart people, it is that they do stupid things. Oh no, that's stupid people do stupid things. No, they also do stupid things, yes, but they're not the only ones. Nobody have a monopoly on stupidity. And even though no matter how much we like to think of ourselves like super rational and super logical, almost nobody is. So the simple act of writing down a problem clearly, yeah, in many cases, I actually think it's true that what Kidlin law says that if you write the problem down clearly, then the matter is half solved. I think it's an overstatement because I don't think it's the case always, but very often, extremely often, I think it's actually the case. And the thing about writing things down, if you have something, a problem or challenge, you might think that writing it down will cause you to focus more on it, and the negative feelings and the dread is going to just go bigger. But it seems to be the other way around, like Jim Rohn talked about, that if you write down sad things, they tend to get less sad, and positive things tend to get even more positive when you write it down. Now, that was not a direct quote. I was kind of butchering the way he was saying it, but he did talk about something like that when he talked about journaling. So anyway, you might want to try that one, Kidlin's law, thinking on paper. If there's one thing amongst many things, if there's one thing very high up on the list of the things that I wish I learned earlier on in life, it is using a journal, a notebook, thinking on paper. If you just feel, if you have a lot of things to do and you feel extremely overwhelmed, just write everything down and see how you feel afterwards. Not just about how you feel, but also about how good of a you, solutions, and yeah, how much better you become at solving problems. It might help. It has helped a lot of people. So yeah, just thought I'd share that one. I guess writing down a problem might sound feminine to a lot of guys. Maybe you think, oh, writing it down, that's something like a little girl would write down in her diary. I'm not doing stuff like that. Well, if you're not doing it, but a lot of geniuses have been doing it before you. It's not just a thing for little girls and diaries. The thing is also when you only have things in your mind, it kind of limits you because you can only think on so many things at once in your mind. And once you force yourself to just clarify it, oftentimes the answers might just pop out at you. Maybe you walk around and pondering on something for weeks, but if you write it down, maybe maybe the solution becomes obvious. Anyway, I hope that is of help. And while we are talking about problems, if you want to escape the matrix of the 9 to 5 rat race and live a life of freedom, maybe you want to, you know, find a way to make money online that you can get, and location independence. I'm not an expert at it, but the last few weeks I've interviewed a bunch of people that are running paid communities that are making at least $10,000 in profit per month. And so far, it's been mind-boggling. I'm going to interview at least 30 of them for my online education and community platform, terrific30.com. But yeah, if you want to learn from those real-life success stories and also connect with a bunch of other people that are in the process of building their own paid community, go to communitycashcows.com. And who knows, maybe you decide to build your own community cash cow. And the thing is, in this modern world, things can change very quickly. Who knows where you might be 90 days from now, 6 months from now? You know, that's one of the really exciting things with several of the success stories I interviewed, the people I interviewed, was that they were doing it so quickly. Really exciting stuff. Anyway, go check it out on communitycashcows.com. All right, take care and God bless.